Hello and welcome back to the Movie Pope podcast. And today we are going to be taking a look at something that could be ripped out of Ted Lasso. Now, Lee, you would consider yourself a sports fan, right?
Yes, I would consider myself to be, well, at least for certain sports, right? Football obviously being the biggest one.
Yeah, and now, those of you who can actually see what's on our screens, obviously my screen's got my name on it, but Lee, you've got San Monflo. Can you give us a quick rundown of what that means? Because the references your love for sports.
Yes, yeah, no, that's a great call out. So yeah, I guess all this time I noticed on the screen, but I guess it's hard to know. But yes, so it is based upon my favorite sports teams, right? And I guess the same part would be for the San Francisco 49ers. So I guess the other ones will remain a mystery until the need for it to pop up. But the same part would be for my favorite sports team, and obviously football being the one I'm the far most interested in. So
now how familiar are you with international football, or what we in America would call soccer? Because I won't give anything away, but none of the teams referenced in your name are attached to the beautiful game, as they call it.
Yeah, that's true, and I will say that my European football knowledge, aka soccer, leads much to the imagination. So I do not follow it at all. I know like the big names, and that's about it. So I will totally plead ignorance. I think the closest I've had to watching or doing anything with soccer is probably the Ted Lasso series. And that's as close to soccer as I've gotten into everything.
Right, and that's a pretty good segue right there, because what we're seeing right here is something that pretty much is something that could be ripped out of Ted Lasso, but it's not fiction. It actually involves a certain football player who, depending on where you are in the country and depending on what your passion is, love him or hate him. So over the past few years, we've noticed that a lot of American celebrities have been dipping their toe in the Premier League ownership. The two big ones that come to mind are Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney, the creator of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. But but Tom Brady being a minority owner in Premier League football in Merrill, England, came as a bit of a shock to me, because I always saw him as just as one of the many minority owners in the Las Vegas Raiders. So, Lee, I'm going to play this trailer for you here. I would love to get your take on this, especially with you being the bigger sports fan of the two of us. I just want to see what your thoughts are and try to make sense of what's going on.
I don't know what
here
to expect, so I guess let's.
Well, see, that's why they called a trailer reaction, because, I mean, if you knew what was going on here, then there'd be no fun in it, and then I wouldn't be laughing my ass off.
That's true. That's a good point.
Tom Brady has become a minority owner in the team.
Who? He was a sportsman, wasn't he?
Tom Brady? Who's he? Probably what he knows about football you could put on a postage stamp.
Am I afraid of?
Hey,
this is not a vanity thing. This is like, let's get our elbows dirty.
The guys on that soccer team, they've got something coming.
He rewrote the history books in the NFL.
The way we've been sold it, we're going to the top.
We're trying to make Birmingham City a world-class team.
If you can't say it, you can't do it.
You guys need to come up with a name for me, like my savior.
Birmingham have been the pioneers in up games of football from 1875, and they do it better than anybody else.
I don't give a what they've done here. I wasn't a part of that.
What's a nightmare for Birmingham?
That's 3 defeats in a row now for Rooney.
I believe all sports start at the top, and in the end, we screwed up.
Birmingham have sacked Wayne Rooney as manager.
Birmingham City, I know Wayne Rooney. I know the name of it.
Yeah.
We need to create a team that can fight.
More aggressive in the press.
We have to get promoted.
Don't be too hard on yourself, okay? Get your head up.
That toughness of the fans fed into my imagination to make Peaky Blinders.
Bang.
I know we both know Peaky
There's got to
Blinders.
be exploitation of that toughness and turn it into a different direction.
Get out of here.
I feel like this is just like
Reps
the hard
on.
knocks of the soccer world.
We'll come up for your ass.
Yeah, exactly.
We will get to the Premier League. It's just a question
Yep,
of when.
there we go.
Nothing is going to stop us from getting there, okay?
You climb this mountain. I mean, knock out your mom. Let's go.
Let's take no prisoners, but get it done how we got to get it done.
I have no fear.
Well,
I have no fear. I have no fear in anything I do.
If you like Tom Brady, I guess you'll watch it because Tom Brady's in it. I mean, I don't know. There's nothing rings with me. I don't really care about soccer, and nothing really excites me for watching Tom Brady be in it. So I don't really, I guess, have much of an opinion. So,
well, let alone Tom Brady, owning or or I should say, partially owning and managing a soccer club in England. I mean, I gotta tell you, this came as a huge surprise for me because when I saw it, last night, I just thought, oh, someone's just screwing with me, right? Because how often do you see a bunch of these fan-made trailers and they try to look like the real thing, right? But then again, Amazon has been, working to crank out a lot of interesting content, shall we say? So I'm kind of interested just because it's, like you said, it's like the hard knocks of English football or soccer, and I don't know. I mean, it might be something worth checking out. But yeah, Tom Brady owning a soccer club. I never thought I'd live to see that day. What do you do you have any thoughts about what you think of the series, or you're just shaking your head and just saying,
I don't know. Like I said, it's
Amazon will be.
You're literally just throwing some random thing on the random series out there. So I mean, I would just treat it like anything else. I don't really have, like I said, if you don't have any interest in soccer, I'm not sure what would draw you in, unless, like I said, you're very interested in Tom Brady. I'd imagine if you like Tom Brady and you like soccer, this is probably a match made in heaven. For everyone else, I don't know what I would really be getting out of it, so it just doesn't really ring of anything of interest. Just like seeing that, it's not overly surprising that you see, like, obviously, Tom Brady being huge football player, obviously retired now. It's not too surprising to see like people like him in like roles like that, because obviously he's not out there to teach people how to play soccer, but having a guy that's as big as he is, and I think having him as kind of being like a motivational background person, I think has some credence to it. We've seen it in a lot of sports where that type of thing happens, but
yeah,
I just, like I said, I don't know what to garner from anything like this, and unless, as I said, not a soccer fan, so I this is not going to be anything I care about. So,
well, I mean, another thing too, because how like the NFL has been slowly expanding in Europe, European games and all that stuff. Who's to say this isn't like another way of trying to get Europeans more interested in football? Because I don't know if like you have one of the biggest football players out there, co-managing a team, that might get people kind of interested, like, oh, okay, so he played football in the States. Yeah. I wonder what else is going on here.
Yeah, there definitely could be a connection there for sure.
It'd be a pretty convoluted tactic, though, because if you're already hosting games in these big stadiums, I don't know why you go that route, but I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't put it past them. But let's know down in the comments below what your thoughts are. Are you interested in seeing built in Birmingham? Are you curious as to how Tom Brady is going to manage a football club? And as always, thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next one.